Hello and welcome to BattleTech. So it has finally been released, the public, well, not really public beta, the backers beta is what I call it. And yeah, I've been following this game for a while. When I first saw it like a year ago, I think, when they released their first gameplay video, I got really excited. But I held off on backing it at the time because I'm skittish with Kickstarter to begin with. Because, you know, dump a lot of money at a studio and you have no guarantee. But when I picked it, when I noticed the Paradox was the publisher behind it and they showed some more contact, the PDX gone, I kind of was like, you know what? I think I like what they're selling, and it's actually being produced now, and there's a lot of surety behind it. So convinced by gameplay earlier, and whatever. I'm here. I backed it. Bit expensive, but in my opinion, totally worth it. For now, there's only just single player. There's a little bit of skirmishing going on, and then yeah, I just wanted to show you that. There's gonna be like a big ass campaign. Which sounds awesome. It's like you get your own lands and you're gonna be like, it's a bit like what MechWarrior 4 did. Speaking of which, my experience with the BattleTech universe. Now I'm not gonna say like I'm the biggest fan of this universe ever, because I'm not. And I barely have, I think, 30 hours in MechWarrior 4 when I was smaller. You know, it was like a stupid child. It was a long time ago. When it just got released, I don't know even know how long ago that is. And I played a little bit of it when I last year. But my experience with it is limited. I know little bits here and there, but I don't know like all the mechs by hand. You know, there are people that are like, oh yeah, sure. You know, you just take one of these. I take one of these, and yeah, you take you a couple of these, and you've got the best lands ever. And I'm like, yeah, I have no clue. I just barely know any models. There's a few I recognize a little bit more over the, you know, as time advances. I recognize a little more. So I hate these guys, these urban mechs, because they're really slow. I don't know why you would even use these. It's like when there's not much movement needed, but so far, yeah, you know. Let's see, this is the long range version. This is a short range version. I'll pick up one of this one, and so we got an assault, a heavy, and I want to still got a medium. So what I'm doing now is just setting up my lawns, and like I said, this is like a million models. If it's confusing for you, it's also for me. Like, there is no customization yet, I think. No, this is gonna be in a single player, I believe. I don't know for sure. Anyway, you got a lot of max. You got 4 classes. You got your assault classes. You got your heavy classes. You got your medium classes. You got your light classes. When I was playing as a kid, especially in MechWarrior 4, I would just run around with 4 assault in my lands. You know, big badass. But there, I never played any multiplayer. But there is a reason why you would pick up. Something bigger or something lighter. I mean, it's just the biggest that you can find. I need to figure out something. This is like overstacking. I need 3 less. Oh wait, I got a medium here. That's not what I want. I want this short range locust. Was this the locust that I want? I think it is. We'll take this commando. See, this is like a lot of stuff here. Let's see, you got some PPC and a short-range missile launcher. PPC is... it's a cannon, I think. Decent speed, decent... I just want mostly speed right now. Got a Vindicator here. This is medium territory, so let's see. Yeah, we'll take the short-range Locust. And I'll take a medium. We have... Okay, so about 4.4 is where my limit is. So there's the Vindicator here is the biggest that I can take. So you got some jump jets, some short-range lasers, some long-range missiles. But we already have a catapult, so I don't need some long-range. I want some medium-range shit, something that could actually hit. Like 2 medium lasers, 4 medium lasers. Yeah, that seems like a perfect thing. You're pretty quick. All right. So this is going to be our lands. I'm going to play against a random lands that might mean that they are not filling this up to the max, because I've seen them walking with 3 lights and a heavy, and I was like, okay, that's a bit weird. Alright, the mood's gonna be like just sunset, and let's go for Death Valley. I've played 2 games with this so far, and I'm really enjoying myself. So, right. Okay, so I want my Atlas to have a guy that is good at gunnery. You're crap, piloting. I don't know what even this does. For Battlemax, any trebuchet, Jäger with a catapult. So your buckshot's gotta go in the catapult. You got decent gunneries. Yeah. Alright, I need you to be like, let's see, a good pilot, but also, yeah, this guy seems like it will do the trick. And then I need somebody who's just really good pilot. Let's see, I saw somebody like right here. Yeah, you have good piloting skills. You're bad at tactics, but that's not, and you've got evasive move. That seems like good for a locust here. And yeah, let's just let's play this. Now this is actually a bit of a bitch to record, because OBS is actually not picking up any on the game, so I need to record my entire screen, so if any funkiness is going on and stuff like that, it will just be picked up by the recording as well. Kinda hate that I can't Alt-Tab or something along those lines. And if you heard that, I'm sorry, I just turned my phone off. Right, let's launch.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, so here we are. So we have... So we haven't found the enemy yet, so we have not really engaged in the turn-based system yet. So yeah, let's just start off by sprinting a little bit and just start to see if you can find the enemy. So this is my catapult, buckshot. We need to just get, if I want to get over there, do I need to go around like that? Ozone, you'll go there for well, and the Atlas go there for well. So you can see there's actually now a much more interesting reason to use these smaller, like these Atlases, you know, they're big and powerful, but they're really expensive, and you just don't have that much movement range with them. So this is the map. Can't see most of it, it's really dark actually, and I hope it picks up on the video, but the enemy is moving. Hopefully we got a little bit of a balanced match. So far I won both my matches, but I think that has not to do much with my particular skill, but most a bit of luck. Like I said, the second play I did, I engaged some dudes with barely, which could add 3 light max and a heavy one. And I was like, yeah, that's a bit of a weird setup. Okay, and the audio is going really loud, so I'm just gonna... Oh, there you go, see, my desktop. I'll cut that out later. I hate it when I need to edit videos, but... yeah, well, sometimes it's necessary. Alright, and as you can see, this Atlas can barely just keep up with the rest of them. This catapult, one of them just... I kind of had the idea to parking them right here, but I think, looking at the size of the map, it's gonna be a while. They're probably around here. It's gonna be a while before we actually spot any of them. So this catapult probably should be moving a little bit further. Catapults are slow, though. They're not, but they're long-range units, so they don't. It's not really a problem that they're slow. Do you have a jump jet? Oh, that sucks, but you know. Just get up there and see if you can spot anything. You just go stand in the forest and you're gonna sprint forward as well. Alright. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we spotted the mag. Now we don't only know the classification that there's a medium, there's an unknown. Okay, this is also a medium. But we don't even know the tonnage yet, so yeah, it's interesting. So it's just kind of positioning here. Hopefully this locust can soon spot it. So I just saw, okay, here we go, this is their turn-based. So what, as we know, they have 4 lights and 4 medium max. Okay, so they're really light on tonnage. Or they can potentially be fairly light on tonnage. Okay, we cannot get up there. But I might actually not do that. Let's cancel that. See, perhaps flanking maneuver. It's not really flanking territory. Okay, so just do it like that. Let's see if we can get an eye on, and then I don't think my catapult is in range. Like, my catapult is in a bad spot and I moved him like crap. So what do we got here? Kintaros. If I remember correctly, this is mostly a Short range, yeah, it's got some LRMs, but mostly SRMs, like long range missile, short range missile, medium laser. Yeah, very little chance to actually hitting, so I'm gonna save my missiles because it's short range and just fire the medium laser. And we missed.
When we get back, someone check my targeting system.
Okay, so one of their mechs is moving, alright, so you can reserve units that will just move them towards the next phase, but I think for now I just kinda wanna engage if I can. Medium lasers, 45% chance of hitting, just to generate a little bit of heat. I got a couple hits in there, good, did a little bit of damage. Alright, so his next medium is moving. I'll probably take a shot at the Locust. I would think, no, he's just moving in closer. Right, this is like I said, this guy has a lot of short range missiles, so he's preferring to move in there, and our Locust. Wow, a lot of dodging. This guy is pretty good, yeah.
Clearly, we're dealing with amateur.
Okay, so I lost my entrenched bonus there. Can I move down a little bit? No. Okay, so you got this bar here. This is your heat. You missed. Very good. Alright. Still think they need to rebalance that gun, because if the one round misses, it all misses. So that's a bit weird. Anyway, you've got these 3 bars. You've got, well, 4 technically. You've got this one. This is your structure. This is your armor. The less armor you have, the more damage will go towards the structure. If a structure is gone to 0 per part, like this, like so you get 15 structure and 15 armor on the right arm. If the armor is gone, you'll start damaging structure. Very simple. Second bar is your heat. Going past this point, you'll start taking structural damage because of too much heat. When you go past that point, just fill up the bar, you will shut down the mech until it needs to cool down. This is your stability bar. It's not something that I think existed in MechWarrior 4, or I don't think it exists in MechWarrior Online, but I only have like a couple hours in that. When it's below this point, you're stable, and you still get cover from entrenchment and that kind of stuff, so you take less damage. When it fills up, your mech just falls over, which gives the enemy an opportunity to put a precise shot, so they can just target a specific part of your thing. Now, I had, like, the game before this, I had the most epic moment ever. My Atlas was standing next to another guy, and okay, I can actually fire at these guys. What's the 40%? So my Atlas was standing next to a guy, and let's see, 40%, 60%, alright. So I was standing next to a guy, to finish the story real quick, and the guy just fell over because the previous turn, like this turn, my catapult just kind of wrecked him. And my Atlas was standing next to him, and I just said to him, okay, just, it's laying on the ground, so I said, just do a melee hit, it's 95% hit. I just want to see that. And the Atlas just stomped in the middle of, I think it was actually a Kintaro, just where the pilot sits, and just stomped out the pilot. Instant kill on the unit by destroying the cockpit and killing the pilot inside. But imagine, this is like, I don't know how many tons mech. This is more than 60 tons of mech. This might be 65 to 70 tons plus or something like ridiculous along those lines. Just standing on your cockpit and just crushing your pilot. That was like amazing to look at. That really just was like, oh my god, that's so awesome. Oh, we injured a pilot. Look, good hit there actually on the Kintaro. Surprisingly, I'm actually surprised that you can actually were in range to do any decent damage to begin with. Alright, considering this is actually a fairly good hit, so I'm gonna shut down the SRMs and just fire. Get the cannon in there, good damage, get the lasers, and then there's some short-range missiles, and we just destroyed a piece of oh, okay, and so here's like the knockdown I was talking about. So this is now knocked down, so now precise shot can be done. Sadly enough, I think this guy stands up before... Actually, we gotta turn in on that one. Alright, so he missed. So this mech is like extremely vulnerable. So I'm gonna take the guy with it, which can do the biggest hit, and just tell him to shoot at him. So now we can choose a target. Mech gets destroyed when either he runs out of HP points, which is fairly rare, your pilot gets killed, or your head or your central torso are getting shot down. SE has already got quite a decent amount of damage on his central torso. And not on his head. I'm actually gonna do an aimed shot with the short range missiles, just everything we got, like 70% hit, just fire, and we're specifically trying to hit the central torso, and hopefully we can, well, we did a bit of damage, a lot of structural damage there, but not enough to get him out. Taking a little bit more fire on our little locust. Oh, wow, they just sniped my fucking central core, or central torso, and he stands up. Wow, that's some bad luck there. Because otherwise would have got another shot in this guy, but this guy is wrecked, basically. He lost, like, most of his right side. I think he's gonna go in for a melee hit. No, just some short-range missiles. He doesn't have that much left, so... Okay, well, we lost our light scout mech, but we found the enemy anyway, so we've got a hunchback. What do you have in weapons? I think a lot of short-range missiles. No, it's just a cannon. Okay, well, the Jenner took a big hit. Let's see. Yeah, your I think you can also get destroyed when both of your torso sides get destroyed. Anyway, you, Kintaro, buckshot. It's your turn. 85% chance to hit. Fire. Hopefully we can wreck this guy. He's got a lot of damage, so if we just hit a couple of shots in the central torso. Ugh, oh, that sucks. Well, we still got the Atlas. It recommends a melee hit here. What if I just shoot? Long range. This gets us a lot of heat. So we can see heat here, and I kind of want to prevent myself from overheating. So we're taking out the cannon. Yes, alright. So we'll strip out the cannon, does a lot of damage, but I don't think we need the damage. Oh, we did. Damn it, I thought you would do more damage there. Well, he's turned with his right side towards us. Yeah, just need to turn around mentally. So we were mostly hitting his arm there. Not, you know. We're a melee rangers, just gotta punch the dude. Hopefully we'll knock him over. We don't have arms, this guy, so just ram him. Did it do enough? Got an SRM, 6 crit, and we knocked him down. Alright, very good. This guy's toast. But, you know, our Jenner is not doing that peachy either. Considering we are currently behind on, I think, a lot of crap. So we've got 2 like long-range gunnery mechs going on, and you really stand up. Well, it takes a part of your turn away, so... Oh. And... Whoa, our left arm and our left torso got destroyed, so you just lost a lot of structural right there. The hunchback is moving in closer. Wow, I might actually lose this one. Okay, this is luckily on the right one, but our right... L? RL? Right leg. Got completely wrecked, so yeah, I'll just have to take this shot again, and we're not doing that peachy. Well, actually, well, for once it's a challenge, and I'm kind of glad that it is. Okay, there we go. That thing is destroyed. Right torso, right arm, central torso. Taken out. So what we're gonna do... These guys are just taking pot shots at me, and I want to break line of sight with them. Okay, this is not a good spot. Let's see. So this one allows me to turn around. So just gonna avoid this marsh patch, which gives you less stability. And we're just gonna see, because I wanted to know. Okay, so this will long range missiles, short range missiles. We still lose this amount of heat. We need to cool down a little bit. So this thing has no damage anymore, and we're hitting mostly this side. Just fire some short-range missiles. I just turned into Sean Connery. Just to do a little bit of damage, and yeah, just get out of range mostly from these guys, because they are annoying. So now that they need to move in. Well, they're taking pot shots at the Jenner again. That actually reminds me that that might be a problem. Okay, stand up. Let's see, prone, cold... Okay, you're up again. I want you to move differently. Yeah, that might do the trick. I want them at least away from these two, because they've been. Yeah, I know you're limping. But hey, you know you're getting out of there, buddy. All right, fire with everything we've got some short range, and we lost like half of our medium lasers because they completely wrecked us. We lost our legs, so we're just limping like really badly, and we got some central structural damage. Eesh. Now, I'm by no means, by the way, good at this game. Like I said, I played 2 games before. Okay, so you just gotta sit and cover. Buckshot. Can you? What's the 70% chance? It's pretty good. Is there like indirect fire? Okay. So if we could see you, we would have slightly better. This is a direct firing line. It is long range, so this is like the ideal point. I like these catapults because they can provide like a long range fire, but 90% hitting, that's pretty damn good. And I got like a decent chunk of medium lasers as well. Alright, pilot injured, nice, got a solid shot in the face. Alright, Apex, you've cooled down a bit. So just gonna take another one of those big shots at you. Hopefully you'll fall down, and some damage on your leg, both of your arms. Got some missiles in there. Wasn't enough to make you fall, but that might actually be more beneficial to us, because next turn we might be able to drop him. Alright. Let's see. 90% is pretty good. Don't need to inspire you to do better. Alright, head injured, pilot, knocked down. Too bad we don't get a shot. I should have reserved probably, but knocked down, pilot is injured any further. So this pilot is not as good anymore at piloting. So you got 1 injury. I need to take a look at what it actually is. I don't know if injuries mean anything in this, in these skirmishes, but it might like be detrimental in the campaign because your pilots can actually get killed and stuff like that. I really need to turn my mech. Wait, I don't think it's gonna matter that much actually. We lost both our arms, so it's not like we can use the. Ah crap! This is still like direct fire. 85% chance. That's. Why is it less now? Target moved. Oh, right. Yeah, so there's actually moving your mech every turn is not that bad of an idea. We just generated quite a lot of heat. Also did quite a lot of damage. Got unsteady, very good. Apex, Inspire. I don't know actually what this does, but I think it just gives me more damage. Alright, so we're gonna overheat if we do this. So let's rip out the AC here and the SRM. Just a medium lasers, isn't that much damage? Like 60 from this one. That's a lot more damage. This would give me the most damage without completely wrecking my mech. Ignored cover. And we knocked him down again. And I think Ozone is going to get a shot off before that, even though it's not going to mean much. Oh, that sometimes happens. Game glitching out. And there's just like a light mech here and another. No, yeah, this is the other light mech. If you can get this guy down without too much trouble, I will be good. So this is the... Yeah, we need to take this shot. Bulwark. Guard, remain stationary. Alright. We just have melee, so... Let's see if we can get a hit on. This guy's completely fucked. But yeah, just dive in on him and... I can't reach. Oh no, that sucks. Well, brace yourself then, because this guy's gonna stand up and you're gonna take a fucking beating to the face. Oh no. This is bad. What are you gonna do, buddy? Oh, you're gonna move behind, move to the side, and punch. And that's probably the end of our... No, he survived! No, there it goes. Central core down. Central torso, I mean, I don't know why I called it the core.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, you're gonna get a bit of overheating issues, so let's just fire our long-range missiles. A bit of a medium laser. Yeah, there we go. Fire.
Locking in target.
Look at him go. Wrecking. Head hit, max injury sustained, pilot killed. I guess that's how it works. So this is technically a shutdown mech. I don't know if there's gonna anything to do with it, but I know that in theory, what you could do is like if this pilot, which is like alive, this guy is technically he's fine. Get him out, and you can just put him into the mech, because the mech is fine, it's damaged, but the mech is okay. We just killed the inhabitant. That would be actually an interesting thing if they have got something like that, just transferring a pilot. Because I know they did it with Living Legends for Crisis, a mod they made, a mech warrior mod, which is pretty awesome. All right, so light mech. Ah, there we go. It's an urban mech. These are slow. It seems like the AI really likes taking these urban mechs. I don't know why, because I had like one of them in a match, and that was completely. Well, I wouldn't call it completely useless, but it wasn't that useful either.
On my way.
Yeah, we're just gonna cool her down a bit, because you got a lot of heat, and these are not the biggest shots. But besides, these guys move. They're long range. They're small. So we are gonna move in the Atlas. I think an Atlas should be able to take on two small. They're both urban mechs. I might explain their. So yeah, just shoot them up. Oh, you missed your fucking shots. Dodging. Oh wow, you did a lot of dodging there, buddy. Well, this is gonna be primary focus, because this guy apparently has the
Damage minimal.
the pilot that dodges the most. Hopefully I will not dodge my long-range rockets. Oh my god, you just sniped my cockpit? What?
Friendly down.
That's so unlucky. Okay, that's like a double natural crit thingy, whatever you want to call it. So my pilot just got shot out of the fucking cockpit. That mech is like completely fine. In all likelihood. It's like pristine, except with one big hole right in the cockpit. Did you just shoot your own mech in the back? Well, that makes it easier for me.
Yes, Commander.
Long-range missiles. They're probably too close. Yeah, they're within medium range. Well, I just got a couple of medium lasers left. Oh, you little fucker. You're not gonna dodge every shot I'm gonna put at you, don't you? Oh, we might actually lose this now. Because they're using guns, and guns are pretty good at, well, exactly shooting out specific parts. They're highly accurate. Do a lot of armor damage.
I'm okay for now.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna just run around here.
Standing by.
That's slightly too much. This gets me into swamp, I think. Taking the damage with energy weapons. Take 20% additional damage from deal. Oh, but he's using... Oh, okay, so this is beneficial for us. This powers up my lasers, but also makes me more vulnerable to lasers. But the enemy, this one, only... Oh, it's a small laser and an AC-10, so an assault cannon 10. So hopefully we can get some damage done. Ooh, this is exciting. I was thinking that I would have this in the back when I saw that he had two lights, but these fuckers are doing a lot more damage than I was anticipating. And the catapult is not that good at what it's doing right now, which is, you know... Luckily these guys are slow. Alright.
Yes, Commander.
I gotta keep moving to keep this guy out of my sights for as long as possible. This will overheat me a lot, but I might as well just take in the 40% chance to at least do some damage. Alright, pilot is injured, did a lot of damage. Next turn, it's gonna be oh. So there's, yeah, there's a few glitches here and there. You know, this is to be expected. This game just got into barely an open beta, so... And with game development, as always, like, it might work on your system, like, perfectly. What happens if I inspire?
Yes. Go, go, go.
Okay, somehow... Alright, I thought for a second that I could generate less heat, but... Okay, we just shot out his central torso, his right arm, and did a lot of damage there. Good. Okay, so we're gonna cool down for a couple of turns. This guy will take forever to get to us. So his next turn, he will only get to the field, so we're gonna just brace. Okay, there you go. There he is, the little guy. Now we're gonna open up fire. I like a jump jet I can move to really get a lot of range on him. Might actually be smart. I know. Alright, jump backwards. Take the rocket shots. Oh, right, there we go. That looks like a solid hit. Yeah, I know you're melting in there. Okay, that might not have been the smartest one for me. Not for him. We're gonna brace. Maybe he will move into... Yeah, he'll move into vision. Bad move there, buddy. We're out of vision. But he might not have been able to even hit me from there. So we're out of long range ammunition. 55% for there. So... 75%. 85%. Why is that 85%? Is like still got like a high ground advantage or something? Weapon accuracy, high... Oh, high... Okay, like, because we're height difference, we got an advantage. Alright, did some damage. Hopefully we can take him out before he does some critical damage on us. You probably don't have any cannon damage left? Ammo left? What are you doing?
Yes, Commander.
This gets me a shot nearly in your back. This gets me a shot in your back. Plus, I think we're standing in the crystals. Yep. Crystal shots, full on the backplates. Backplates have barely got any armor. And you can only hit... It's good to shoot somebody in the back. If you get the chance, shoot him in the back. Really, you're gonna ram? That's... cheeky. Exactly. And you're gonna take that shot. Alright, well... Yeah. Well, okay. Execute a melee attack against your mech or piloting skill. Removes guard and deals damage and instability if successful. Well, seems we're gonna go do a punching match. Well, technically we're gonna do a ramming match. And I think we missed. Oh my god. We might. Okay, I'm gonna retreat this. I'm not gonna stick around here. I don't also know like the guy. This guy just apparently has a close combat specialist or something. Because he can still use a small damn laser. Alright, you jump. 90%. Okay, go. Just keep the distance. Nice on a cliff. Inspire. Yeah, 95%. Taking aim and nice. Destroyed one of his arms. Took out his cannon, which clearly has been out of ammo for some time. Now, I don't think these guys have jumped yet, so I don't even know if he can reach me. Oh, that's a cheeky tactic. If that works, that's really cheeky.
Standing by.
Okay, we just need to stay here, but that's fine. We're gonna attack you. 75% chance, because I don't think the range is like ideal. Already moved because I'm dodging back. Alright, destroyed his right torso. Where's his laser of him? Might be in the central torso. Jump jets. Lasers in the left arm. Alright.
Yes, Commander.
Well, I think we're just gonna trade some shots.
Roger that.
Was it the only one? No, all of them hit. Nice. Well, at this rate, I think we can outflank or outbeat a single small laser with 4 mediums.
Right here.
This is a lot more interesting fight than I had anticipated. So hitting mostly his right side, so his leg shouldn't gonna go. Heat sink got damaged. So yeah, generating a lot more heat. With one small laser, he probably never generates enough heat to even get into danger. Well, okay, inspire and attack. 95% chance to hit. There we go, full damage, and he got destroyed. Let's look at the action report. There we go. All right, so we didn't. I don't know if it did bad, but this was a lot closer than I anticipated. So my Locust got his core shot out. This is like in a single fucking go, which is really unlucky. My Jenna, however, he fought like a beast, right? This guy just kept going till forever. My catapult did a lot of damage, and you know, I think overall did pretty good. Took out 2 guys, 2 smaller ones in a row, which to be expected. This guy is fucking heavy, and I'm sorry, but you got your head sniped by a light mag in a single round. That is pathetic. That is utterly fucking pathetic. All right, these guys, central core, you got pilot damage. So you got shot in the head too often, so the pilot just got died. This mech would technically be fully recoverable and usable. And you also got your core shot out, and there were no neutral forces. So, no, we're not gonna do that survey right now. So yeah, this is BattleTech. I'm gonna play a lot more of this, because I like it. It's exciting, makes my heart, you know, go, which is always a good sign for a game. And yeah, I can't wait till multiplayer gets in, and the Mag Lab, and you know, proper full campaign single player. I don't know when it's slated for release, but I will give a link to the backer site if you want to buy in. It's currently 60 euros, I think, if you want to buy in for the closed beta. And also put a link to the Steam description down below. So if you like what you see, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like or dislike if you don't like what you've seen. If you dislike, please let me know in the comments down below why, because I might be able to change that in the future. So with that, I want to thank you guys for watching and see you guys next time. Have a very good day. Bye bye.